It is just nuclear hot today. Like, I don't know if you see, like I'm just soaked, drenched. It is so hot. And it is not even like desert. I'm in New York. It's crazy. So we are here today doing a bunch of interviews at a tennis camp. And this is our setup for today. So let me walk you through this. Let's start over here. This is the most exciting part of the video for me. Ladies and gentlemen, after watching every YouTube video imaginable, David Moorfield, all these amazing guys out there, I finally caved and invested in a camera that needs no introduction, the FX6. And I'm in love. I really am. I'm not exaggerating. You know, I literally got the camera last week. And I did some tests. Luckily, YouTube is just like the greatest place in the world for, you know, just like learning about cameras and gear. I was able to just like look at everyone, like all my favorite YouTubers and videographers and cinematographers, and they had their builds already. So they did all the work for me. I just had to go, oh, I like that technique, I like that piece, and I literally ordered everything at the same time. And then, a little bit of trial and error, a little bit of tweaking it, but I think I got it in a great way. It's my first time taking it out of the wild. I literally took it out of the box, beefed it up, and now I'm rolling with it. That's how crazy this camera is. Coming from an FS7, actually a very easy kind of learning curve. If anything, it took all the weaknesses of the FS7 and enhanced it, and just, I'm in love with it. It's smaller, it's lighter, easier to expose for, colors are great, builds is awesome. I went ahead and I did, I call it the David Moorfield arm with the blue condor attachment, so this thing can spin and rotate in. So I literally just clip, and I put it into my doctor's bag over there. Easy to assemble, get in, get out, run and gun. For audio, and not forget you would think I would use the FS7 as my B camera. I did not. I still love the A7 IV. Let me turn it off because it's a little hot out here. A7 IV is an amazing B camera. Still love it. Yeah, everyone's like, why don't you use FS7 as a B camera? Again, I am trying to get into this ecosystem of moving fast and easy setup. And the FS7, especially after using FX6, it's like a chore. So, kind of over the FS7. Great camera, just really hard to maneuver with, especially with my liking. So, and I have it on the 70 to 180 with a NYC, hold on, let me see, but a NYC ND filter because it is bright out here. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So the sun is sort of pitching down a little bit, so not too harsh, but anyway, it helps. My Sennheiser boom. I'm doing something crazy and different here, but I hope it doesn't like screw me over. I have the Sennheiser boom plugged into my mic 1 on the camera, and then I have my Sony Lav plugged into my Tascam. I haven't figured out how to. I just literally haven't really tinkered with the audio on this because I was like, oh, I'll just use my Tascam. I might tinker with this now and plug the Lav into mic 2, but I had to go into the settings and I just didn't have time for the first interview. So right now boom is, and then my backup is the Tascam with a 32-bit float. So we'll see how that goes. I'm trying to figure out, maybe it might be time to retire this and just use the FS7, the FX6, see? Still haven't forgotten it. For lighting, we're using the good old bright sun. And we started filming around 4, so the sun, as you can see, like the sun is there. And I just took this diffusion thing. I hate this, but I took my stand I used to rig my hair light, extended it all the way up, clamped it with this diffusion, like it's one that you get from like Amazon, a Godox 5-in-1 reflector. And I just made a little patch of diffusion there for the subject. One, to keep them cool, to get the sun out of their eyes, and just so it doesn't blow out as much. The internal NDs on this thing is a godsend, And I was just able to look, watch, sit down, do the interview, and watch as the sun was going up and down and kind of tweak it as we went. So it's been incredible. I've been curious about this app for a while. It's called Sunseeker. A lot of DPs use this. Basically, it tells you the placement of the sun in accordance to where your location is. So I was able to sort of figure out where the sun was going to be around 5 o'clock in the afternoon at this location. And you can just kind of line it up right there in the little target. And you see my diffusion is, boom, blocking it right there. Great app. And YouTube has been an incredible asset. All these amazing YouTubers out there talking about their gear, building it, doing rigs and documentary rigs and stuff like that. It was so easy. I just cherry picked it. I was like, oh, I like that. Like the tilting screen is a game changer. And even I love, hold on, let me switch over here. Boop, switching over. I even love this screen here. That you can just mount it, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. It's fucking awesome. You can just like mount it to here, can mount it to here, can mount it to here. Like it's just, it's, the FS7 was like, you look at this design and you look at the FS7, like the FS7 was designed so poorly and so frustrating. So, yeah, this is, you know, and I got so my problem I had with the David Mortfield, I call it, I couldn't clamp it to my Shinobi because there's no 3/4 thing here. And I didn't want to just clamp it with the NATO rail clamp here, just like to the monitor because it was going to distort it. So I went and bought this cage. I went to B&H. It's a good thing about living in New York. I just run the B&H for any gear that I want. And I bought the cage for this, and then I got a small rig, NATO clamp, clamped it there, boom. And it gives me an extra thing of protection. And yeah, so this is great. I almost impulsively bought the small HD Cine 5 or 7 or whatever it was. But I was like, this is a perfectly good monitor for now. It's a great monitor. And it runs off of the V-mount battery. So, yeah, it's the wires that I want to get a better solution for. So anyone out there with good wiring suggestions, please help me out. But yeah, this is the setup I'm kind of going to go with for a while, and I might get another mic just to have on here, to live on here, and yeah, we'll take it from there. I'm going to throw a question out to everyone out there. When you use the FX6, do you use S-Log 3 and shoot in Cine EI? And I know why you would, like it's for grading, or like I'm talking about like all the time. I'm talking about like your go-to, or do you use Cinetone? Cinetone. Let me know. And what's the benefit and the advantages of it? I know Cinetone is like the WYSIWYG. It's what you see, what you get. But for corporate work, for stuff that's I'm not gonna do like heavy grading, like super heavy grading, but I want to control it as well. You let me know. What's your thoughts? So I'm very happy, very good. It was a good purchase, good investment. Will make my money back real quick. And yeah, it's exciting. Thank you all for everyone out there who put their countless videos on why you should buy the FX6 and the FX6 in 2024. Why? Why should we do it? Why buy it? It's no brainer. Buy it. Internal ND, autofocus, good colors, light, customizable. It's good. I like it. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm very happy. And it makes me excited to shoot again. Not that I wasn't, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's it. Let me get back to work. It's sweltering. It's like 6 o'clock and I'm soaked. Hot. Anyway, stay frosty out there, and I'll see you in the next one.